2 races down and 2 spots in the final are already locked in. Now we turn our attention to Group B in this new tournament of Freak Marbles. Hey everybody, I'm Greg Woods. This is the track that will be contested by our Group B participants. In case you're just joining us, 4 groups of 6 competitors each, 2 races for each group, and the top 2 with the most points out of each group will move on to the final. On the right, you see the scoring, and you need to be consistent across the 2 rounds to make sure that you will join Peapod and Johnny the Bull from Group A in the finale. Taking a look at our competitors, starting with an arachnid, Lara, Monster Eye. Check those attack and defense and health points as you go along and pick your favorite. Here's Fury, Golem, Ever Watchful, it's Sentinel. And don't let the adorable looks fool you, it's Baby Bug. Who will you be cheering for as they seesaw down this track in, again, not ideal conditions? We saw this in race 1 in Group A, just 3 out of 5. This time it's a light wind, so the rest of those conditions coming down to light and sand. And look at everybody up there. All right, competitors in the blocks, ready to go. And we are off. Golem takes the lead and stretches it from Baby Bug. That's Sentinel, I believe, back in the 3rd spot, just going off of our picture there. But Golem with a great start. We've seen that center starting position work out fairly well, but not always. There's still some work to do. Well back in the pack, that was Fury far behind, and I believe Lara was back there as well. Right now it is Golem in front of Sentinel. And that pink marble, Baby Bug, who is all attack, dislodging some part of the wall. These top 3 are in a prime position if they finish there to have another good result in race 2. And they nearly come together up front and then move on to the final. Golem and Sentinel got very close right there as they came under that bridge. Getting caught up on the wall again. We see the sand conditions deteriorating as they go up the walls. Bits and pieces come down onto the racing surface. That accounts for that 3 out of 5 sand conditions. Speed starting to pick up. They're really having to rein it in so they don't go careening off of this course. As a result, the lead up front has come down to just a few lengths. It is Sentinel chasing Golem and passing Golem for the lead. Here comes Baby Bug. They collide. And that is how they will finish. Baby Bug couldn't get by with contact against Golem with the finish line right ahead of him. Unlike our first time out in Group A, everybody does finish here in race number 1. As we see the different lines coming through here and bounding off of the walls, sometimes getting airborne, but you can see how much more energy. Sentinel is conserving, going high up on those walls and coming through, but not getting caught on them. Really made that one work and collects 10 points as we head to race number 2. Fury, Monster Eye, and Lara rounding out the bottom 3. Last place getting 1 point. Monster Eye 2 points. We did see Peapod in the first group DNF in race 1, but then came back and advanced in race 2. But look at this, a strong headwind and the track conditions have deteriorated. It looks visibly different from what we saw, and we are off and running here in race number 2, and once again, Golem takes the lead, but is passed. Great move by Fury, passes 2 marbles, straight lining through those curves. That was a great racing line. And now contact once again. I think the sand conditions are not going to let anybody really get far away unless everybody else makes mistakes. Look at how slow it gets through there. These marbles are really having to dig deep to keep going. Fury leaps up in the air and now picks up the speed again. You can see areas of the wall that have crumbled away even since we raced in race 1. Here comes Golem again. A second place here would guarantee passage into the final. Farther back, there is Baby Bug losing those positions and perhaps is bringing up the tail of the field right now. Lara is just in front. Oh, and look at that, getting very slow as we check back up with the leaders underneath the bridge. Those bridge sections, I don't know if it's a marble taking their eye off of the race to look up at the fans or maybe wave at somebody that is there watching them, but we've seen so many passes in, under, or near those bridges. This battle farther back, there's a nice move. Baby Bug takes the spot and is trying to defend it, going back and forth. And meanwhile, down at the finish line, Fury will win the race. And Golem will take second and advance to the final. But as the math shakes out, who will be the other marble that will make it to the finale of 8? Early on, we can see Fury running there in 4th spot, but here is where the speed starts to pick up, right in between those two, and another for the lead. And held that nicely. Golem fell back, but slowly started to work back up front. Here we see these back 3 that were locked in this battle. This was a nice back and forth between these two, side by side. A lot of contact and leaping up in the air, not just from the walls, but from the obstacles on the track, how rough the surface was. Finish line cam shows our top 2 streaking across. Bit of a gap back. And did we have everybody finish in that? We did. So, Fury takes 10 points in front of Golem's 6. Baby Bug takes 4. And timing and scoring has made it official. It is Fury and Golem that are moving on. Sentinel comes 1 point short. Baby Bug back with 8 points. Monster Eye and then Lara. So add 2 more to the final as we get ready to pivot for Group C. Any favorites sticking out to you on that one? You'll have to stay tuned and see what happens, and will your favorite freak marble make it to the end?